Thank you for purchasing a John Deere mower and for taking time to watch these important videos. Your safety and the safety of your family are important to us. These videos provide valuable information you need to know to stay safe and accident-free. You'll learn how to start, operate, and maintain your John Deere mower correctly and safely. Keep in mind that not everything you need to know to mow safely is included in these videos. Always refer to the operator's manual for your machine for additional safety information before mowing. Also, the John Deere mower shown in this video may differ slightly from your mower, but safety precautions and operation are similar. Your John Deere lawnmower does an excellent job of cutting grass, but never use it as a toy or a recreational vehicle. It may look harmless, but this machine can be dangerous if you or other operators are not trained properly or act carelessly. Everyone who uses this machine must be physically capable of handling it. Only mature, responsible adults who can do so safely should operate this machine. Never a child. Operators must always be aware of what is going on around them. One careless mistake may cause serious injury or even be fatal. Always have the operator's manual handy and review the safety and operating information with new operators before they mow. Point out the safety labels on the mower and be sure they understand them. Make sure they are familiar with the mower's controls and operation and understand the safety instructions. Remember that mower blades rotate at very high speeds and can quickly turn items left in the yard into flying projectiles. Never operate mowing equipment without the discharge chute, the entire grass catcher, or other safety device in place and working. They reduce the possibility that a thrown object will cause injury. The discharge chute helps keep your machine from throwing objects at bystanders, vehicles, or buildings. Never operate with it raised unless you are using a grass catcher. Be extra careful when mowing near streets or sidewalks, and be sure to shut off the mower blades before crossing streets. Always wear the proper type of clothing and safety equipment for mowing as outlined in your operator's manual. According to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission statistics, 800 children are run over by riding mowers each year. Lawnmower accidents are the most common cause of major limb loss for children under age 10. And 1 in 5 of those killed in mowing-related accidents are children. Riding lawnmowers look like fun to children. They are often attracted to mowers and the mowing activity, especially if the person mowing is a family member. Be alert to the presence of children. Do not mow when children are around. Keep children indoors under the watchful eye of an adult while you mow. Never assume that children will remain where you last saw them. Never carry children on the mower, even if the mower blades are not running, and never tow them in a cart behind the mower. Never allow children under the age of 16 to operate the mower or be in the area when you are mowing. Always use caution when fueling your mower. Gasoline is extremely flammable, and vapors can be explosive. All it takes to create a violent explosion is fuel vapors, enough oxygen, and a source of ignition, like a spark from a cigarette or a hot exhaust pipe. Extinguish cigarettes, cigars, pipes, and other sources of ignition before handling gasoline. Static electric discharges can ignite fuel vapors in an ungrounded fuel container. Always place the container on the ground when filling it with fuel, not on the tailgate or in the car. Always fuel the machine outdoors to ensure adequate ventilation. If using a funnel to fill your mower, be sure it is plastic and it has no screen or filter that could create static electricity. If you spill fuel near the machine, push the mower away from the spill. Do not start the engine. Clean up spilled fuel immediately and avoid creating any source of ignition until fuel vapors have dissipated. Vapors can build up in confined areas. Never store the machine or fuel container near an open flame, spark, or pilot light. Remember, gasoline is very flammable. Use extreme care when handling fuel. Consult your operator's manual for more information on safe fueling. Rollover and loss of control accidents on slopes are a major cause of mowing injuries and deaths each year. Do not exceed the recommended slope operating angle. See the operator's manual for specific slope angle information before mowing. Always mow slopes at slower speeds. Mow across slopes with a zero-turn mower, and mow up and down slopes with a riding lawn tractor. Do not mow where the machine could slip, tip, or roll over. Do not mow slopes when the grass is wet to avoid losing traction. If the tires lose traction, disengage the blades and proceed slowly off the slope. For more information on slope mowing, see the zero-turn mower or riding lawn tractor sections in this video. Always inspect the mower before you mow. Start with a walk-around inspection. Make sure hardware is tight and guards and shields are in place. Inspect the mower deck, blades, and blade bolts for wear or damage. Look under the mower and check for oil or fuel leaks. Check the engine oil to make sure it's at the correct level. If needed, refill to the correct level before mowing. Make sure the air cleaner, spark plug, muffler, and fuel cap are in place. Always keep your machine properly lubricated. Check the operator's manual for maintenance intervals and the location of lubrication points. Check the tires for damage or wear. Use an accurate gauge to make sure they are inflated to the correct pressure shown in the operator's manual. All John Deere mowers have an operator presence system that shuts the engine off if you leave the seat with the PTO engaged or the park brake unlocked. See the operator's manual for complete information on the operator presence system and always test the system before mowing. Before mowing, clear the yard of all people and pets. Make sure children stay indoors under supervision while you are mowing. Walk your lawn and pick up any toys, objects, or debris that could damage the mower or be picked up and thrown by the deck. While mowing, watch closely for holes, ruts, bumps, rocks, or other hidden objects that could cause you to lose control of the mower. If you hit an object or if you feel an abnormal vibration, stop the machine safely, turn off the engine, set the park brake, and inspect the mower for any damage. It's a good idea to trim low-hanging branches that could interfere with you while you are mowing. Always mow in daylight and mow at speeds that are safe for the conditions. Keep the engine at full throttle when mowing to keep the deck cutting efficiently for a clean, consistent cut, especially if the grass is tall. Never remove the discharge chute and always mow with the discharge chute down to reduce the chance of thrown objects and for even dispersal of clippings. Be aware of the direction you are discharging the grass. Never discharge it toward people, pets, roads, or property. Mow at slower speeds when trimming around trees and obstacles, when working in tight areas, or when mowing very tall grass. Slow down when approaching blind corners to make sure there are no people or objects in your path before proceeding. Slow down when traveling over rough ground to prevent loss of control. Avoid quick turns which could cause you to lose control of the mower, and never mow in reverse. Maintain a safe distance that's at least as wide as your mower between you and any retaining walls, ditches, embankments, or bodies of water on your property. Use a string trimmer or walk-behind mower to cut these areas. Mow your lawn only when it's dry. It can be difficult to maintain safe traction on wet grass. Wet grass can also be more easily damaged by a mower. When you are done mowing, set the brake, throttle down the engine, and wait a few seconds, and then shut off the engine and remove the key before getting off the mower. Wait until the engine has cooled down before doing any maintenance. To reduce the risk of fire, completely remove grass and debris both before and after mowing. Clean debris off the mower, mower deck, air intake, engine cooling fins, engine compartment, and exhaust area. Leaves and other debris on hot engine components can catch fire. Do not park your mower near flammable materials such as wood, cloth, chemicals, or near an open flame. That brings us to the end of this section on mowing safety. Always refer to your operator's manual or contact your John Deere dealer for any additional questions about mowing safety, operation, or maintenance. Thank you for watching. Now it's time to cover more specific operating information. Please select the type of John Deere mower you own.